Well, hello there, all of my air signs. What is up? It is your girl, Real again, your Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon sweetie from Spirit Reads on Instagram, honey, okay? So in this video, air signs, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be doing a energy reading for all of my Aquarius, my Geminis, and my Libras out there. I'm not being nosy or earth sign here being nosy, but that's okay, that's okay. Okay, all for this weekend. So air signs, we have the Lionsgate portal coming up as well as the new moon coming up. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a new moon in Leo. So I'm going to be doing a reading, a general reading, a love reading, as well as a spiritual guidance reading from your spirit guides reading, all for this weekend, as well as all of that freaking stuff coming up too. Okay, so let me see what's going on for us. Oh yeah, and before we get started, please make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. All right, air signs, let's see what we got going on this weekend. What's going on here? Oh, what's going on? Like, I just had, like, when that card came out, I just had a jolt. I don't know if it's because it's my energy or what. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands here. Okay, Eight of Wands. You see, this person is manifesting some crazy. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands here. Then we have the Nine of Wands, but it's in reverse. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands and it's in reverse. So this is interesting how these cards are in reverse, but this Eight of Wands is upright. We have the Fool card in reverse. I can't wait till I pull out the rest of these cards so I can say what I gotta say. The Five of Pentacles. Whew. And then we got the Tower card in reverse, okay? So a lot of reversals because that's how it's been feeling for the air signs. It's very topsy-turvy energy, okay? Theme card is the Strength card in reverse. Listen, air signs, if you haven't been paying attention or if you haven't been confident within yourself about your decisions, the next year or two after this Lionsgate portal, after this new moon, it's going to be very tough for you. Air signs, if you have not already figured out how to make your own decisions in life and how to, cut the clamor, and craziness of the mind and learn how to ground and learn how to have clarity and learn how to self-regulate, this is going to be rough. But this is the positive thing, though. When it comes to us, like, kind of honing in on this beautiful energy that the air signs have, you can make a lot of things happen, literally. It's like anything can happen. And look at that. It's 222. Anything can happen. Just like anything can happen, Anything can happen. Anything. Literally, air signs. When I say this, you can literally manifest anything during this new moon, during this Lionsgate portal, and it can come to pass. But it's all about what energy are you willing to put in to achieve it. Are you willing to follow through on a plan? Are you willing to change yourself? Are you willing to, let's go with these reverse cards. Are we willing to understand that we can pray, we can meditate, we can get down on bended knee, we can burn incense, we can do all that, which does work, like candle work, which I'm telling the air signs to do. However, what is your energy like? What type of energy are you going to put forth in order to make it shake on earth? See, spirit with the air signs, it's all this energy right here. It's all this energy that is in all these manifestations and all these things that you want to happen right here for y'all, for us, because I'm a Gemini Sun and Moon. It's right here, but our spirit guides are just wondering, when are we going to take the first step? Because this is the Fool card, but it's in reverse. When are we going to take the first step in changing our lives on earth for us? When are we going to stop overthinking it? When are we going to stop because this is saying in some ways we feel weak in a way. Because we have all these ideas, but nothing is getting done. You get what I'm saying? Or some air signs, things are getting done. So if you feel like you're on that track to being confident and believing in yourself and putting a plan in play, not just in your mind, but on like Mother Earth and on the earth, a lot of things are going to happen in a positive way. Because it's saying, even though we have the Tower card here, the Tower card is in reverse. Oh, you say you made a decision today? Yep. The Tower card is saying, okay, you might have hit rock bottom in the past year or two. You might have been, been face to face with issues about changing your perspective and changing yourself and changing your mindset. It's a lot of changes for the air signs. But it's for the betterment of us, because it's like we were living, or might still be living, in this state where we feel like just because we think it should be. But when in reality, that's not how life works. We're good at making things like, oh, well, this should happen, this could happen, this may happen. But on earth, what's the decision though? Or do you trust your intuition though? Do you trust your intuition without a shadow of a doubt, to where it's like, look, I'm clear and I feel at peace with the decisions I'm making? Because if you don't feel clear and at peace with the decisions that you make for yourself, you're going to continue down this road of feeling inadequate in decision making, feeling like you have to ask permission for everything, feeling like you got to get 5, 6, 7 trains, people, get advice from 5, 6, 7 people about what you should do about your life. You get what I'm saying? I read something in a book, and this is why I love books and advocate for people to read books, because I read something that's so simple yet makes so much sense. It's saying like, and I lost my train of thought as soon as I said that. That's the thing about an air sign. See, we be having a train of thought, and then I just be forgetting, because I'm like, dang, I want some apples. See how we do? I want some apples. I forgot what I was going to say. But it's from a book. It might come back to my mind. But the book is just saying, like, when you feel yourself in indecision, we need to have, air signs, a strong set of morals. We need to have a strong set of guidelines. We need to figure out what are our hard no's, what are our hard yeses, even in a world where we like to conform and we like to see the 10 sides of things. We need to have some hard yeses and some hard no's. We need to have some boundaries. Okay? We need to have some, okay, if this happens, this is the absolute yes or no. I don't have to be thinking of 18 different ways of this happening. No, sometimes you just gotta say what it is and keep it pushing. It's too much thought process happening here. It's not bad to think, but there's too much going on. Too much. We need to align our thoughts and trust the intuition. So this is giving very much third eye. But not only third eye, in order to get the third eye together, you first got to get the bottom chakras together, like the root chakra. How grounded are you in reality? You get what I'm saying? How grounded are you in reality? How, when it comes to the sacral chakra, how confident are you in your sexuality and your personality? In your solar plexus, how confident are you in general? How likely are you to say no to something that you don't agree with? You get what I'm saying? Yes, and it's like the Hanged Man. It's time to just freaking release. Because, yeah, it's time. We got to start making decisions. And we got to start putting our thoughts into play on earth. Because like I said in the beginning, and like I've been saying for the past weeks or so, with the earth signs, we got all these beautiful thoughts, but they're nowhere to be found. I mean, they might be found here and there. Like, for example, for me, when it comes to me being an air sign, sun and moon, I'm very good when it comes to achieving stability with my, for example, a house, a career, regardless of my circumstances. I can 9 times out of 10 maintain those things. However, in other areas of my life, like this business I have here, I have ideas for ages. But it's like, how willing am I to put in the work? And that's another thing, air signs. You can't be sad about work not being done if you ain't do it. You can't be sad about a picture that you painted in your head about something happening and it didn't happen because you didn't make a decision. Or you can't be mad at people, you know what I'm saying, because you ain't make no decision or speak up about it. That's all I'm saying. So I might not be making sense, but I think the air signs can get with me. I think I am. See, there I go saying I'm not making sense. I am making sense. And the air signs will understand where I'm coming from. But the main objective when it comes to the new moon and the Lionsgate portal, take it from a air sign. You can manifest whatever the you want. I'm not putting a limitation on what category the air signs can manifest, because the air signs can manifest literally anything as long as it's from a pure intention. As well as Spirit is giving the air signs extra homework with the manifestation, and that is making sure it's clear. Is your plan clear? Does it have a plan to go behind it? Because Spirit will give you everything you need. It's just, are you willing to put in the work and make a plan to follow it through? Because if we're not going to start with that, let me tell you something. I have a hard time with follow through. Okay? Because after a while, sometimes I just say, forget it. I'm comfortable. Let me go back to my dream world and think about 18 different things in my la-la land. But that's not going to cut it anymore. It's not going to cut it anymore. Air signs, you got to do the work. That's why all these cards are in the reverse, because it's like, it don't matter what. You can pray all you want. You can manifest. You can have all these wonderful abilities. But still, if you don't put the work, and this card kind of looks like it's like kind of glowing a little bit. But if you don't put in that work on Earth, and Spirit's also saying, make sure you remember that you're freaking human. Make sure you understand your human side. Yeah, we can get all alien-like and freaking out of this world-like and mercurial. However, remember you're a human too. So all that stuff you're up there manifesting, it's got to be put, you got to do something material, earthly, to make it happen in the earthly realm. You know? All right. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on to the love reading for all of them. You said that's what you're doing right now. That's great. I'm glad you can relate. All right. So let's see what we got going on for the love reading. And make sure to tell your friends how legit I am, okay? I'm trying to get my name out there. All right? All right. So let's see what's going on for the love readings for all of my air signs. All right, let's see. Treasure. Ooh, child. Yeah, Capricorns are Earth. I'm going to be uploading the Earth signs too on my YouTube. So just make sure you look for that. I'll post on my Instagram when I do that. So make sure you subscribe to me so you'll see it. But look, this is another thing. See, I didn't want this to be long for the air signs, but I'm just going to have to get in on us. I just have to at this point, because we've been playing games. So let's just go in. We got treasure your loved ones, which says it is important to love others deeply. Okay. And then we have speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Let's be honest, air signs. Sometimes we can be selfish. Let's just put it out there. Sometimes, air signs, we can be selfish because we are so easily swayed to put ourselves first. And there is a good reason behind that. It's because we don't want to get hurt, and we can think of multiple scenarios of how somebody can hurt us. So we try to preserve ourselves from getting hurt. Or maybe we might not say something to somebody to not hurt their feelings. Or you might, not say bits and pieces of things to, kind of keep an air of mystery, or not opening up completely, or just being mean sometimes. Because we can. And because we have such a quick-witted mind that we can just do it. Or we can just say comebacks or all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. But we got to chill out with that. Okay, because what happens with other people, what do unto others the way you want them to do unto you. And when it comes to people you love, but this isn't just for relationships, because I'm talking about love. This is love for your family, love for the people you're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? Love for your friends. It's saying to treasure them, the people who you know care about you. The people that you know by their actions will be there for you. Be kind to them. Show them that you care this weekend. If you got a man, rub his back. You got a girl, rub her back. You have a family member in your life, give him a cute gift. Give him some time. Call him. Do something for another person and treasure your loved ones, the ones that you care about. So this is just talking about people that love and care for you. We're not talking about everybody. Now, I'm not saying be rude and mean, but this is a weekend where you really need to hone in on the inner circle that loves you and cares for you, and show them some love and respect. Because I know with me, I'm going to give you a man. It's hard, especially when it comes to familial matters, to respect others sometimes, because our minds are like, what the heck? We're quick with the mouth when somebody's trying to disrespect or we take offense to something. We can get really quick and really icy and cut it off. Okay? But respect, because Spirit wants me to say this, respect your elders. Literally, even if you don't agree, set up boundaries, but still respect them and love them. You got a relationship that you're in, respect your boundaries, but still care for them and treasure them and appreciate them. Think about times that people were there for you this weekend, and thank the divine creator for people in your life that care about you. Come from the heart this weekend. Yep, a lot of air signs are going through situations with their parents. I'm gonna just keep it a band. And with their families. So that's why this isn't just for love. You know what I'm saying? This is a relationship for all types of, this is a reading for all types of relationships, because this is a time where we need to be thankful for the people that are there for us, because we know sometimes we can be assholes. And I'm thankful for people for not leaving me when I was a freaking asshole. So extend that same respect to others. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to let people walk all over you. I'm not saying to not have your own mind. We just talked about having our own minds, as well as being clear and have clarity in thought. But there's a difference, and some air sign needs to hear this. There's a difference between having clarity of thought and having our own minds. And there's versus talking to someone and then having to do what they say because we love them. You can still have your own mind. You can still have independence. You can still make your own decisions and still love someone. Just because they say something don't mean you have to do it. That doesn't mean you have to feel it, think it, see it. There's always boundaries. There's always crystals that absorb negative energies. But these cards are asking for us to be more loving, point blank to the period, and kind of look at ourselves a little bit more and say, hey, when are some times where I could have listened a little bit more? And that's another thing, air signs, we need to work on our listening skills. I've been reading a book about listening because I'm trying to work on mine, but we really need to think about our listening skills and not always talking all the time. We need to listen to the ones that we love and listen to their standpoints as well, and not just get caught up on our own, okay? Period, because that's love, being selfless sometimes, and that can be hard. But that's what Spirit is asking of us, okay? And through that love that we show for this new moon, as well as the Lionsgate, it's just going to amplify. It's just going to amplify. You're going to start seeing people kind of going to start feeling energy kind of calm down. You're going to start feeling love and start feeling relaxed and not so tense around people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the intenseness that you feel from other people can be in your head a little bit. Not saying to let people treat you wrong. I'm just saying sometimes you can overthink yourself into a argument or a tizzy with others. That's all. I was just saying this to my sister. Yeah, it's be hard to be. It's scary to get hurt by other people because it's so much easier to just be icy and block them and cut them off and wish horrible things upon their lineage and family. But we've outgrown that, air signs. It's time to just let people be who they are, but yet you be who you are and keep your boundaries and clarity afoot. You can still love people, but boundaries. That's why reading is good. And I'll get into that later for the air signs. Look, opportunity and change. We have an opportunity to change our toxic patterns, air signs. I have a friend, she might be on here, that says some of the most toxic people can be air signs. And that's true. And I'm a Gemini sun and moon. Like, I hate to say it, but we can be, because of the way that we have our perspective on life is. It was kind of more so from a me mentality and not a giving mentality. And sometimes when we do give and we get hurt, we're automatically more likely to shut down. But this is an opportunity for us to be a little lighter. This is time for a time for us to change and feel more grounded and put up boundaries and put up limitations, as well as develop clarity so we don't feel so intense all the time with overthinking. You know what I'm saying? And over analyzing situations. Sometimes life is just meant to flow. And this is going to be a beautiful time for the air signs, because we're going to start feeling more grounded. We're going to start feeling more flowy. We're going to start feeling more in our bodies on earth. Not always thinking all the freaking time. And that's the energy we should be feeling. So if you're starting to feel change and you're starting to feel different, as an air sign, you might overthink it because it feels odd to not always be in your head. However, this is the beautiful energy that we deserve. We deserve the peace. We deserve the calm. We deserve life not being so hectic and, intense within our minds. Okay, so I will say, also during this manifestation time, during the new moon and stuff this weekend, manifest clarity, manifest calm, manifest things that have to do with grounding. But let's not also forget the third eye and clarity. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I've been talking for a long time. Let me go ahead and go. So anywho, air signs, that is the message that I have for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please make sure to like this video, as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. Please support my YouTube channel. Please tell people about me. Just please support your girl. Also, if you would like a personalized reading, please hit me up. Flighty. Please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. You can click that book now button, or you can send me a message and I will get you together there. And also, if you would like to donate to your girl, please cash at me at $INFP. That is $INFP. So anywho, this is going to be a magical weekend for the air signs out there. I hope you all use it to your, what do they say? Use it to your ability. Use it. Okay? Because use it, but don't abuse it too. So that's all I got. I'll talk to you later. Bye.